Hi you guys, my name is Oshun the Great, and welcome to my beautiful channel. Sorry, I thought my friend was coming in, but I wanted to touch on how to love your black or brown self in America and the world. Now, a lot of you guys know that I am a huge fan of talking on race topics very openly because I do not believe in sweeping issues under the rug. And with that being said, understanding conditioning of how the people on top, or the man, not to make fun of it, but not how the man wants to keep the black community down. A lot of times, how society is basically taught to hate black or brown people in the world. I thought I'd make this video of how we as people or a community can love ourselves and uplift ourselves, being as we do live in such a society in a world that basically treats indigenous people, brown people, dark-skinned people around the world disrespectfully. It is very hard to love ourselves, knowing even that there's beauty standards put into play, that people are just more afraid of us, just our essence and our presence a lot of times for no reason, because of our nature is different to them. It is very hard, but that is even more of a reason for us to love ourselves even more. And a lot of times, self-love can be deemed selfish, but a lot of times I feel like black communities need to, again, love ourselves even more, and it could be deemed selfish or righteous even, but it's necessary for survival. It's necessary for I keep hearing stuff, yeah. Okay, so it's necessary for survival. It's necessary for us to thrive, because everyone is beating us down or killing us even in the street. And yes, even more, I always talk about this, can be even more of a scary reason to just be yourself unapologetically as a black person in America, or a brown person in general. It can be scary to be yourself because we are just getting killed for existing, for walking down the street doing normal shit. But I just recently watched Tupac movie, and the quote, "I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees." That quote stuck out to me the hardest, because in reality, I don't feel like God put us here to submit to anyone. And that's anybody. I don't feel like God put us here to play small, to be afraid to live out your dreams, to live out your purpose. And a lot of times you will have people who try to stop you, who try to stop your blessings, who will threaten you, who will try everything in their power to stop you from succeeding. But if you are going to be blessed, you're going to be blessed regardless, and that is my thought pattern on that. But you have to be courageous enough to be yourself, to love yourself regardless of who's telling you not to. And again, a lot of times you have to understand that, especially in America, we live in a European culture where these people don't want us to thrive in this shit, so why try to fit their standards of beauty, their ideal of living, their ideal of what is morally right or ethical? So start thinking outside of the box. Don't even, throw away the whole box. Like, think of ways to survive on your own. Think of ways to thrive in black business, to, thrive with yourself, to heal yourself, and ultimately heal your own communities. So think of it in that way. Like, a lot of times we have a lot of grief when we're trying to somehow get acceptance from European culture or white people, or the oppressors at that. But we have to just throw that ideal away. Like, these people will never accept us, and we have to live with that, and start kind of making our own empires, and thriving for ourselves, healing with ourselves, and eventually, equality will come. And it's not to say that's not the end goal, obviously, but again, it starts with, self-love always, because a large part that's ingrained in African American cultures and brown people in general is self-hatred, and we have to tackle that with just loving the skin we're in, first of all. Even though it's hard, because we've been taught, a lot of us have been taught to not accept ourselves, because black is bad, it's negative, it's ratchet, it's ghetto, it's whatever. But you have to strip all of these labels from you, and accept, and you create what blackness means to you. Black is righteous. Black is great. Black is resilient. Black is strong. Black is caring. Black is humble. Black is empathetic. Black is nice. Black is whatever the case. Black is intelligent. You know, you have to replace these negative words with something that's grand, and understand that you're an infinite being with tremendous power. And I feel like I'm speaking some real shit, but obviously, again, this is part of the quote. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Is expressing what I have come to understand about me and our people. But even I still deal with these issues on a daily basis, because we live in this fucking society that is targeted to make us feel small on a daily basis. But you have to beat in your head every day, like, no, this is who I am. I know who I am. And roll with that shit, and be your own mascot unapologetically with it. And yes, people will think you're crazy. I'm a god. Yes, nigga, I'm a god. And let people think you're crazy. I'm a goddess. You know, I'm walking around like my head high, because again, these people will do anything in their power to make you feel small. They will try to do anything, any and everything to, make sure, to make sure you don't exist half the time. But again, do not play small. Be who you came here to be, because your mere existence makes a difference. But yeah, be dope, be unapologetically. Peace.